It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, brought to you by M&M Cartage. And now, here's Johnny
and Tony
and Scooter. It's good to be back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter on this Tuesday. It's Monday for me.
Sorry,
I wasn't here yesterday.
Spears not on sports. That's what we had on yesterday.
Not Spears on Sports. Burke on ball.
I just call it Spears not on sports.
It is Tuesday, April 21st. Welcome to the program. You can watch on YouTube. Thank you if you're doing so. Or you can listen on your radio, at home, in the car, at work, or on the podcast. We appreciate you doing any of those things. If you'd like, you can get a hold of us on the M&M Cartage Hotline, 384-1450, 384-1450. That's area code 502 for those of you listening out of town. The Gameday Men's Health text line open as well, 502-414-1450. Gameday Men's Health, redefining men's wellness, no shortcuts, just results, testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GamedayMensHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health, and hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. I've got my Cleveland Cavaliers hat today. The Cavs are up 2-0 over Toronto. We'll talk about all the NBA playoffs. The Reds are one of the hottest teams in baseball.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. I was sad not being here yesterday to celebrate the weekend sweep over the Minnesota Twins.
Don't worry, we brought out the brooms, Joe.
Up in the Twin Cities. The Reds
First segment, pretty much that one, huh?
Reds take care of business last night. I don't know when the Mets are going to fire their manager, but they've lost 11 straight. They'll try to get back on track tonight. The Metropolitans are hosting those Minnesota Twins that the Reds just swept. Reds in Tampa for Game 2 of that series. They won again last night, and they'll try again tonight to stay hot. The leaders in the National League Central Division. NBA was great last night. NFL draft starts Thursday. Did you know that?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you turn on ESPN, you know
Well, yeah.
it's like nonstop.
Nonstop. Stephen A. and, all those analysts. You got Kuiper. You got Todd McShay. Everybody telling you where everybody's going to go. And, guess what? Ty Simpson is much more prepared to start day one than Fernando Mendoza. Right? That's the latest. Are the Raiders making a mistake? I'll watch because it's on my anniversary and I got nothing else to do. I'll watch it. When I got married, went to Hawaii on our honeymoon, we watched the NFL draft at 6 a.m. Hawaii time.
Worst places to watch the draft.
Yeah, there are. I'll give you that. So that is Thursday. NHL playoff hockey. Don't turn the dial because I understand. He's going to talk ice hockey. No, nobody cares about the NHL. It is the best sport to watch in the playoffs.
Yep, agreed.
In the playoffs. I will give you the regular season is probably not quite as tedious as Major League Baseball's regular season or the NBA.
It's exciting.
But it's still a little bit tedious while you're just waiting to get to the playoffs. That's most sports other than NFL football. But when you get to the playoffs, the intensity ramps up to a level you cannot imagine if you just go to or watch a regular season NHL game. And, Tony, it was on display again last night. I could not take my eyes off Ottawa and Carolina. And I wanted to watch our Edmonton Oilers, but Ottawa and Carolina were in double overtime. There was a goal taken away where they thought they won.
Yeah.
Why did they take that goal away?
Offsides.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't have he didn't have control of the puck.
And I still don't think it was offside.
Well, they said
probably
he didn't
was.
have control of the puck.
I know what they said.
I know.
Man, and you're celebrating. How do you get back to, now we got to finish this game? Because you're celebrating you just won. And then you got to go into a second overtime. And Carolina wins it. It was unbelievably exciting. Our Oilers get by last night. Lead 2-0 after one. Trail 3-2 to the damn Ducks.
Quack, quack.
And then come back and win it late 4-3. So,
well, here's another thing about the hockey. If you watch these games, the fans outside the arenas it's packed. when Buffalo won
Yeah,
the other night,
yeah.
they were tearing the railing fell over, and where they were all outside. And then with the game last night, when they ever show Edmonton,
Yeah.
they show that lady out there with the Stanley Cup trophy when they're all. But all those places are packed outside.
How long has that been going on?
I don't
Because
know.
is TV just now showing that to us?
Probably
The Knicks game, Times Square was packed. Now, they went home disappointed last night. But Times Square, it looked like New Year's Eve. They've got the police barricades up. They're out there cheering and watching it, obviously, outside on the big screen there in Times Square.
That's awesome.
How long has this been going on? And did some TV executive finally go, we should probably show that? I mean, you see at a championship game, like,
Well, when the first
was
time
it
you
this
saw
year?
it,
UConn
remember
Stores had
when the Raptors were in it? That was the first time I ever saw it because outside
Okay.
the Raptors had that whole. It's usually like a concourse or
right outside the arena.
Yeah, it's part of it almost.
It is cool.
It is.
But
Is that how you all would want to take in the game?
There is no
I'd rather
way
be inside,
There is
man.
no way I would ever do that.
I mean, if your options are being outside of the stadium
Or
or being
sitting
in
at
your
home.
recliner,
Matters how when I was in my 20s, heck yeah, I'd have been right in the middle. 20s
Yeah,
or 30, man, I'd have
look,
been right in the middle, drinking beer and cheering and high-fiving everybody.
Everybody knows I hate people. I hate being around people, and it's just too crowded. I'd be claustrophobic.
Scooter, you like crowds, don't you, when they're cheering and stuff like that?
not particularly.
Really,
no.
I do. I always have.
The
man.
older I get, the more I turn into John Spears.
I'm still. Let's go to the festival and watch all the crazy people, man.
We are going Friday night to see a Night Moves, which
Yeah.
is a Bob Seger tribute band. Okay?
Jimmy Jump's got us over there.
Our boy Jimmy
New
Jump
Albany.
took care of us, and we're going over to New Albany to the, what's this place called?
Our Lady of Perpetual Hops.
Our Lady of Perpetual Hops. Do you know this place, Scooter?
I don't.
It's off Grant Line Road.
There's a school there.
Our Lady of Perpetual Help.
Correct.
I'm sure it's their deal.
It's over by US,
It's
back
right there,
behind
Grant Line Road.
Industrial Park or something.
And so we're going over to see that, and I'm already tensing up about the crowd. I swear.
It won't be that crowded,
It's just
John.
who
Don't
I
worry.
am.
Don't worry.
I went to see, the reason I wasn't here yesterday is Sunday night I went to see An Evening with Albert Brooks in Nashville at,
Do you know who Albert Brooks is, Scooter?
Never heard.
at Belmont
knew it.
University. He is an actor. He was in Defending Your Life. He was in Broadcast News.
Comedian.
Very funny guy. Wrote a lot of movies. Look him up on IMDb, Scooter. You'll know who he is.
And
if you
tell him who the
And the moderator was Kevin Pollak from A Few Good Men and Usual Suspects.
yeah.
He's been on a bunch of stuff, but he's a stand-up comedian as well. And it was just Pollak and him having a conversation on a stage at a university. My wife got me the tickets for Christmas, very thoughtful, and she knows how much of a big Albert Brooks fan I am, movie fan I am. So it was great. But here we are, walking in a crowd of people, and I tense up. I don't know what that is. I've always been that way, but I've never been as bad as I am now.
Is it just me, or does Albert Brooks kind of look like Ed O'Neill?
Well, I think they're the same age. They're in the same age group.
I feel like they look
Albert
very
Brooks
similar.
is 78 years
that
old.
doesn't seem.
I don't see that.
I don't in my mind. I don't
If you
see
just
it.
said, who does he look like, I wouldn't have said Ed O'Neill.
That's the first guy that came to my mind.
But he's also the voice of.
I said Richard
Here's
Simmons.
where Scooter will know. Wow. Here's where
kick.
You'll
Good
know
kick.
him because he is the voice of Marlin in the Finding Nemo, Finding Dory movie.
Oh, okay.
He's the dad. That's Albert Brooks. And he's on The Simpsons all the time.
He's real dry humor.
Very dry.
Very dry humor.
But I went to see him, and the point is, I hate crowds. I hate crowds. Luckily, we were in a second row, and luckily there were 3 seats right next to my wife unoccupied. Now, the place was pretty full, but we got lucky. Somebody didn't show up. But, yeah, I don't know. I really don't think standing outside of a Oilers or a Knicks game or something like that I would want to be a part of. Now, does it change if it's Game 7?
Yeah.
Does it change, Tony, if it's Game 7 and you just want to be there for the celebration? You're at home.
As long as you've got a flask.
As long as you got a flask?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Mhm.
I mean, let's say the
Or it's 420.
Let's say that. Wow. Let's say that Trevor's.
I didn't even know what 420 was. The Scooter told me.
Trevor's there.
Speaking of, I do already have a text in that says, "Has John finished celebrating 420 to show up to work today?"
Let me take you behind the curtain here. John has never smoked weed in his life.
Good for you.
In his life. And he's 62 years old. So I think it's time to start. No, John was not celebrating 420. Come on, man.
Yeah, dude.
All right. By the way, we will be at Salsaritas tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tony and I don't know if Scooter will be there or Matt. Somebody will be there to help us make sure we're on the air.
Sure be cool if it was me.
It would be cool if it was you. I'd lobby for that if there was somebody to lobby to.
That would mean I would get some lunch, which would be cool.
But if you want to come by, we'll be there from 10 to 11. We're going to hang around and have some lunch there at 11 o'clock after the show. So I know Buzz came last time. Tony, Patrick came last time.
Buzz won't be coming this time.
He was out of town. Buzz is out of town. But if you want to come by and just hang out and talk to us for a half hour after the show, or, they'll let you in for the show. I don't think they officially open till 11, but they'll let you in for the show. And we're going to do it there. I think the Kentucky roll call, Stephen will be there tomorrow.
And TJ Walker.
TJ's coming tomorrow, right?
That's what I heard.
So if you want to see TJ, come on out for that show and the Mike Rutherford show as well. All of us out at Salsaritas tomorrow. We will be also previewing the St. X Trinity baseball game, which is tomorrow night. Tony and I will be calling that game right here on the Big X tomorrow. So Tiger and Rock fans, come on out to Salsaritas, the one in St. Matthew's location on Hubbard's Lane. We will be there from 10 to 11 tomorrow and then hang around for a little longer.
I don't think they open until 11, but they'll let you in.
Yeah, they'll let you in. I said that.
Oh, okay.
He's on his phone.
He
never listens to me when he's on his
He
phone.
doesn't listen either, so we're even. And Scooter doesn't listen either. None of us listen to each other.
I guess the big news is Kentucky lost out on another one, Tony. That's the big news today. Donnie Freeman from Syracuse. And this is harder to take if you're a Kentucky fan because he picked St. John's. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe Rick Pitino would do that to us. I thought he was one of ours again. Remember that? Donnie Freeman averaged 16.5 points, 7.2 rebounds this past season. Honorable mention, all ACC. According to Jeff Borzello of ESPN, this is a big pickup for Rick Pitino. Now, he's not a three-point shooter. He will get some rebounds for you. He's a banger. He's a mid-range shooter kind of guy. He's a four. But Kentucky, Tony, loses out on another one, and the concern just grows, I think, from Cat fans every time you lose out on one of these guys.
Yeah.
Who are we going to have is the question.
Well, you're going to have to wait and see. I mean, that's the world we live in right now. And the other side of that, and this was a really good thing that I heard the other day, was with Kentucky supposedly having the $22 million last year and missing, that when these agents come in,
First school they call.
you got all this money, you got to give us this amount, and they're like, well, we'll give you whatever.
We made that mistake last year. We're not going to do that.
Let's go talk to some other schools. And we were talking about it, and the agents are just, you don't play for there's no longer playing for the school. It's playing for money. You don't go to Kentucky or Louisville or Indiana to play for the school. It's who's going to pay you more money. And you know what? We've seen these guys get paid a lot of money and miss out. But St. John's, we talked about it last year. They got Rapoli and another billionaire. They got all kinds of money. I mean, the money's not an issue. So when John Spears walks in and his agent wants $5 million, they go, well, St. John's going to give us $5.5 million. Why don't you give us $6 million? And schools are going.
It's definitely a game.
Could you imagine if that's how professional sports work? Like Patrick Mahomes, we had a bad season. I'm going to go play for the Giants. They're going to give me $2 million more. No, that's asinine. That would never happen.
Yeah. And
something has to be done.
And it's going to blow up.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's going to blow up. But it's when it blows up, who knows? But it's going to blow up.
I do want to go back to something you said is Kentucky, you just have to wait and see. Here's Kentucky fan right now.
Kentucky fan.
Louisville didn't wait and see. St. John's didn't wait and see. UConn's, these schools are not waiting. Indiana, not waiting and seeing. They're going out and getting people And the question Kentucky fan is, why are we not going out and getting any of these guys?
Well, that pool's just getting smaller and smaller.
It is getting smaller, and your top choices are gone now. Yeah. Tyron Stokes, the high schooler, is a guy you still think you have a shot at. And I don't want to say you better get him, but it would sure be advantageous and at least make your fans feel better about what's going on if you do get him. Are they going to get Tyron Stokes, Tom?
Well,
or is this just another power play by Stokes and his agent to get as much money as you can?
Well, they're all power plays. He's playing Kansas and he's playing Kentucky.
Off each other.
That's why I hope he goes to Oregon. Be best for drama if he goes to Oregon.
So we had this conversation.
People go to Oregon to get lost.
We had our fantasy golf draft.
What's the play with
night.
Jasper?
Well, where's Big Z going? Where'd Big Z end up?
Staying in Illinois?
No, not that Big
Z. He calls
Zoo. Big Z. Zoo.
I don't know where he is.
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They said, we're going to let you set 100 screens a game. He signed right on the dotted line.
But here's what is happening with the fans. A lot of people are getting very disinterested in college basketball because
that's going to be a terrible result of this whole thing.
And they don't talk about that enough, but that's what's going to happen. Fans, I talked to people last year, and they go, I was a Kentucky fan, but he goes, I don't really care anymore. I'm so tired of this. And I think what's happening is it's the pay for play, and people, they're just going, who cares anymore? All they're doing is playing for as many teams as they can play for and make as much money as they can make. And I don't blame them for making money. But when you go to 5 schools, I mean, come on.
But I will say this.
You're not going there besides for money.
Something we don't understand in this region because we are avid college basketball fans.
Right.
This is not a national sport.
No.
It's not until the 3 weeks of the NCAA tournament.
Right.
Everybody pays attention. But during the regular season, outside of Kansas, North Carolina, the state of Kentucky, the state of Indiana, nobody in the country cares.
People out in the country, if they're in a pro basketball city, they don't even care about Kentucky or Louisville or Indiana.
And if you go to a St. John's game, who was great and had great fan support, it's still not a full arena. It's not,
because it's a Knicks town.
It's a professional town. If you go out to L.A., UCLA, in the golden years, but now, who are you going to go watch? You going to go watch UCLA, or are you going to go watch the Lakers, or even the Clippers?
And keep raising the prices on me.
UCLA does have Sky Clark, so that makes it intriguing.
Oh.
On that note,
never know what you're going to see.
On that note, let's take a break. More college basketball news coming up. NBA, we'll talk about what happened last night. Look ahead to tonight. And I'll give you a max pack tonight. Try to get you some winners. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big A. on Sports presented by M&M Carnage. John, Tony, Scooter. Don't forget, we will be at Salsaritas tomorrow, 10 to 11. So come on out and see us. We'll hang around and probably have a little lunch afterward, all right? Tony, wouldn't you think? We usually do.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
I mean, it's Salsaritas.
Best meal in town.
You got to get to the gym.
They just give me one of those big 2-pound bags of chips.
You're good.
And I'm good. I just said the spice on those things is
They're
unbelievable.
wildly addictive. Do you all do the veteran move where you get extra of the seasoning on the side? That's the ticket.
Is that a veteran move?
That's a veteran move.
I'm trying to cut
That's a
back,
veteran
man.
move.
Put it on your quesadilla. Oh,
Scooter, I'm trying
life-changing.
to eat correctly.
What's the fun in that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like stopping smoking or gambling or.
Exactly.
It's
What's
not
the
any
fun? What's
Yeah,
the
man.
fun stopping
Good
that?
point.
The 2026 Big X Sports Radio golf card is out. By far the best deal in the game. You have beautiful day to play golf. As a matter of fact,
Y'all
you
wanna
can
go?
play-
Yeah, let's go.
I want to, but you know what I'm going to do
You're
today?
committed.
I'm committed. I'm taking a nap. I got a big week ahead. I'm taking a nap. You could play Park Mammoth, Old Capitol, Elk Run, Valley View, Wooded View, and Christmas Lake in Santa Claus, Indiana. The card valued at over $350. You can get yours today for just $149. That's over $200 savings. Supplies are limited. Get yours at bigxsportsradio.com or call 812-725-1457. The Big X Sports Radio golf card. Some news and notes here. I don't talk a lot or probably enough about horse racing. This came down the wire about 40 minutes ago. And I don't know what it means, Tony, so you might have to educate me here. Churchill Downs is incorporated, has entered into an agreement to acquire the intellectual property of the Preakness Stakes and Black Eyed Susan for a price of $85 million. What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
Scooter, any idea what that means?
The way I understand it is they're just going to basically own the rights to the Black Eyed Susan and the Preakness.
But it's still going to
In
be
exchange for a fee, a yearly fee.
It's still going to be in Baltimore.
Correct.
They wanted to move it to Monmouth Park.
But why do you want that?
I guess
More
so
money?
you can take
And
all the advertising and all the
advertising.
rights and make all the money.
I mean, $85 million. You're getting something for this, right?
well, they're not doing it just for the heck of it.
I'm going to do a little more investigatory journalism and try to figure out what the hell this means. UK U of L baseball tonight over at Patterson Stadium, 7 o'clock. The rematch, Kentucky won a couple of weeks ago
4-2.
in a very low-scoring game. Tonight, this is interesting. I don't read a lot of Ed Peake, but he did tweet this out today. Louisville is 22-18 overall, 7-11 in ACC play. They have 16 games left, including tonight. Last season, Louisville was 34-22, received an NCAA bid. They would have to go 12-4 to match that record. And Ed, not me, this is Ed says this, that's not likely. ACC, I don't know what kind of schedule they got left, but it is a difficult conference to win in. And you got this game. This is a big game for Louisville tonight. Now, Kentucky's 26-12. I would think they're safely in as long as they don't crap the bed here in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, they're like
The NCAA tournament.
they're either. I mean, would that be 8-10 in conference, or I
But
think they
that's
lost
okay
to,
in the SEC.
Yeah, if they win some games, and if you're 500 in the SEC, your strength
You're
schedule
in.
and everything's pretty much going to get you in.
But the Cards at 22-18, 7-11, they probably need this win tonight a little bit more than Kentucky does.
Yeah, I can tell you about both teams because I've watched them. Their pitching is horrendous.
Both of them.
Throwing
That's
strikes,
what it
yeah.
boils down to.
College baseball, and I was talking to one of the dads over at St. X, the Bellarmine, and I was talking about Kentucky and Louisville and some of the games I've watched. Division I pitchers cannot throw strikes. Kentucky the other day against Vanderbilt.
And it's
threw
not just an
5
epidemic
walks.
in Louisville.
No, and 5 walks with the bases loaded. Division I pitchers, bringing another pitcher, he throws 4 balls. And Louisville's done the same thing. And the Vanderbilt-Kentucky game at one time early in the game, Kentucky had walked 9 batters
Wow.
and hit 2, and Vanderbilt had walked like 7 and hit 5. Just toss it over the plate and let them hit it.
First of all, that's no fun to watch.
It's horrible. I turned it off.
Right? Who wants to see that?
Did you all happen to see the Lehigh Coppin State game last week?
Yeah, I watched the whole game. No.
Final score was
You had me for a second.
38-6. Lehigh scored 20 runs in the first inning.
Oh, my goodness.
20. So that
bet
speaks to how bad the pitching is.
Yeah, well, sounds like I was pitching in that game.
But you know what? At least if they were hitting the ball.
No, there was all walks and hit by pitches.
It's crazy.
ACC Network.
Throw it underhanded.
Right? ACC Network?
Yes, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock for that game. All right, back to college basketball. Mo Diabate, did you see where he ends up?
I saw he went down to check out LSU.
He's going to LSU. He was originally, everybody thought he was going to St. John's. And I think when St. John's got Donnie Freeman, he said, hang on, I like LSU a little bit more. So Mo Diabate will be playing against his former team, well, both of his former teams, Alabama and Kentucky, as an LSU Bengal Tiger. Bad news in Storrs, Connecticut. You know, Danny Hurley's living under a silver cloud the last 5 years or so. But Solo Ball will miss the entire season next year with a wrist injury. He's having surgery, and he will take a medical red shirt and return the following season. He averaged just under 13 points, hit 77 three-pointers last year. That's some Big East news there.
Can y'all help me make sense of that? What wrist injury is
How
going to cause
bad
him to miss
is
a
it?
year?
How are they giving him a brand new wrist? Is this wrist replacement?
You have Achilles tears and ACL tears that guys are coming back in 8-9 months, and a wrist injury keeps you out for a year?
Missing the whole year. Maybe they've just decided as a family to make sure he's going to be 100% for the NBA, and let's go ahead and take the whole year off.
It's weird.
In these days, here's the thing. Because of NIL, you can do that and not have to worry about money. He's not going to be sitting a year and then playing a year, not making any money, thinking, man, I got to put this off. I got to get to the NBA. That's not the thought process anymore.
Yeah, but is
Tony.
Connecticut paying him this year for not playing?
Probably.
That's a good question. I
I'd
would
say
say
so.
they'll give him something. He might, it might be a fraction of what he was going to get if he was playing, but I would say they'll figure out a way to get him a little bit of money.
And then next year when it comes around, he'll declare or go to another
He'll get in the
school,
portal.
and you'll lose the money that you get.
That's why you don't redshirt anybody anymore.
Nobody.
Because, you know what, I'm going to work on my game in your facilities. You're going to pay me. And then, hey, I got really good. I'm going somewhere else.
Don't you love when you watch Shaden Sharp play for the Trailblazers and go,
I'll be watching them tonight.
He sat on Kentucky's bench and didn't play that whole year.
He was hurt, Tony. He was banged up. Just like all
It's
those guys.
it is really getting to the point where it's just
And
hard
look, I hate to sound so
justify this
negative
stuff.
because I love college
I
basketball.
do too.
But, man, it's hard to see past this stuff anymore and just enjoy the games. It's very difficult.
When you see a guy like Travis Perry at Kentucky who grew up all Kentucky goes there for a year, then transfers after his freshman year. Back in the day, nobody would have done that.
And where did he end up now? Dayton, right?
Yeah, he went from Ole Miss to Dayton.
Going to Dayton now for his third
Who's
school.
that?
Travis Perry.
Dayton?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that one. Interesting.
He's a flyer.
It's probably a good place for him.
Yeah,
actually.
great place for him.
He's a flyer.
He took a flyer.
He took a flyer to be a flyer. All right, back to the NBA. I was 2-1 last night. I can't. What were you on the Max Pack?
1-2.
Ooh, and I was 1-2 last Thursday on the Max Pack.
Tony, it's better than what I thought you were going to be.
Yeah, you told me it was I enjoy 3 L's.
Well, Cleveland beat Toronto 115-105.
that one got me.
That one got me. That's the
Point
one
and
that
a
got
half
me.
got
I
me.
was actually getting 9, so I lost a parlay by 1 point last night. Donovan Mitchell, 30 points. Cleveland, my Cavaliers, have a 2-0 lead in that best of 7. They'll head back to Toronto for Game 3. Atlanta beat the Knicks 107-106. I had that one.
What
Let them
crap.
Knicks fans,
That
man. They
series
blew
is
that one.
tied at 1. They trailed 100-92 with 5 minutes to go. Come back and win. The Knicks, here's a stat for you, Scooter, were 45-1 when leading by 12 or more entering the fourth quarter of a playoff game. They are now 45-2.
Two.
Hate that for them.
C.J. McCollum, 32. The crowd was getting on CJ, and he was just lapping it up last night.
He tore him up at the
They were
end.
saying, they used to say blank Trae Young, and last night it was blank you CJ. And he torched them. 32 last night for McCollum. Minnesota, I guess this is an upset. They win in Denver last night, 119-114.
How did they come back?
The T-Wolves. 19-point Denver lead, and it looked at the time like Minnesota was disinterested. It really did. But Anthony Edwards brought them back. He had 30 for the game. Julius Randle had a good fourth quarter. And all of a sudden, Minnesota and Denver, one game apiece out west. We say this in the NFL all the time. Both teams are getting paid, man. These are professional players. You got to bring it every night. And last night, the Knicks are another team, Tony. They got a lead in that game, and they look like they were, we got this. We'll take out Cat for a while. We'll take out Brunson. We got them. And Atlanta just sort of slowly crept back in the game.
They did. And they're young and athletic. But the Nuggets can't win when Joker doesn't get a triple-double. They only had 8 assists.
What's wrong with Joker? Rudy Gobert got snubbed all defensive team, and I guess the thought process was he had something to prove last night. Now, Joker still put up good numbers.
24, 15, and 8.
Yeah. Rudy shut him down. That series tied at 1 apiece. So all of a sudden, Denver loses home court advantage to Minnesota. The Knicks lose home court advantage to Atlanta, and that's big. And the one I haven't brought up was our Detroit Pistons.
They need to win tonight,
losing. I don't think they play tonight. Losing to our Orlando Magic.
Worst case scenario, right, John?
Yeah, they're the only game not tonight.
It is the worst case scenario.
Detroit's the only one to make
We
noise.
bet both of them.
But we want Detroit.
We got better odds on Detroit at the beginning of the year, believe it or not. And all of a sudden, the upstart Orlando Magic and Paolo Banchero are going to knock us out.
Well, Cunningham can't be the only guy that scores in the game. They got to get some other people to score.
Yeah, but now you're at a disadvantage. You don't have home court advantage anymore.
Yeah.
But the good news is I thought these were best of 5s, but they're not. They're all best of 7s. So that's the good news. Tonight, Philadelphia at Boston. Celtics had their way, and they're 14.5 points tonight. They had their way in Game 1 against the Sixers.
Glad they put that game on Peacock. So
it's on the old Peacock. I don't know if the Sixers can bounce back. My theory last night when I bet was desperation. I took all 3 teams that were down 1-0. Okay? Probably, I didn't say I should have covered all 3, but I covered 2 and had a great chance in the other one. Tonight, I don't know if I can do that. Because Philadelphia, while desperate here, Celtics are just so much better. Oh, Embiid, of course, with the appendectomy, he's not playing.
But we're all for the Sixers besides for you.
Well,
we want Boston to
I'm a
get knocked
fan.
out.
But this is a mismatch talent-wise. Maxey is great. Edgecombe's great. Paul George is Paul George.
After that.
But they have no bench whatsoever. 8 o'clock, Portland at San Antonio. That one's on NBC. The Spurs are 11.5 here. They did not cover in Game 1, so I'm wary to take against them here in Game 2, even though Portland's the more desperate team.
Boy, San Antonio's looked good, haven't they?
They have looked good. They're really good. And David Robinson and Tim Duncan.
Bob Marley
Duncan are showing up at the games.
Scooter didn't see him.
Oh, my God.
Did you know who it was?
I had no idea who it was.
I didn't
No idea.
I have since seen.
Long dreadlocks, gray. And I'm like, who the hell? Oh, that's Tim Duncan.
Yeah, when they said it was Robinson and Duncan, we're sitting there going, that was Tim Duncan.
So they're showing up at games and they're watching Wemby in all. We couldn't do that.
Do we think that's his real hair?
Yeah, I bet it is. I told you, he's from the Bahamas, man.
Yeah.
But he was always like buzz cut when he was in the league.
He
But
was.
that's
He had
when he
no
was
hair.
playing, man. That's when he was playing, though.
10:30 if you want to stay up late tonight, Tony. Houston and the Lakers. The Lakers lead 1-0. Houston was favored without Durant in Game 1 and lost. Durant will play tonight. Houston's 4.5 on NBC.
Knock knees with another player in practice. Warmed up, said I can't go.
It's so weird. So weird. Kevin Durant, to me, is a guy that would play no matter what. And all of a sudden, Is he just not now?
And with Luka out, man, you got to, if Durant's playing.
What kind of advantage is
Oh,
that?
it's huge.
Now, you can still steal the home court here tonight if you
Right.
can win.
And get back to
Durant's
Houston.
playing tonight, so we'll see. Houston's 4.5 in that one. All right, we'll take a break. I will give you a Max Pack after the timeout here. We'll do birthdays as well and look at what happened in baseball yesterday and over the weekend. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. Welcome back.
You're
Spears
back.
on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. I'm back. Final segment on this Tuesday. Yeah.
Man, yesterday's show was great, wasn't it, Scoot?
Was.
Kiss my. M&M Cartage Hotline's closed.
Shut it down.
Game Day Men's Health text line still open, 502-414-1450. Scooter is in charge of the Game Day Men's Health text line.
Got several in. Patrick Murphy says NHL is exciting all the time. That Carolina-Ottawa game was crazy. The Hurricanes had a chance to win on a penalty shot in the first OT. My Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh, I know.
My Vegas Golden Knights.
Hang on, penalty shot, Tony. And the goalie made a great play.
Don't see that a lot.
You don't see it a lot.
He also says, my Vegas Golden Knights look to take a 2-0 lead tonight over the Mammoth. Hopefully I can stay awake because I fell asleep on the couch last night during the Edmonton Oilers game.
Oh, fell asleep during the Oilers. Is that a shot at us, Tony? Is that a shot?
No, it was late.
It was
The game
late.
starts at 10:30. After 10:30, it's late.
late.
I mean, I stayed up for 2 periods, and I just said, man, I was falling asleep.
I was, too.
I was
said,
trying to watch the
I'm
basketball and the hockey, and I said, I'm done.
It's good.
Another texter says, I thought there was a rumor that ECHL might be coming back to town.
What the hell is that?
The
Hockey.
lower, it's like the
Like the River Frogs.
Yeah. Haven't heard that.
I would go.
Oh, yeah. I would, too.
Ice
would
Hawks.
go. It's ice hockey, man. It's fun.
River
In
Frogs,
person,
Ice Hawks.
It's like NASCAR, too. In person, it's different animal.
Well, the minor leagues is not quite as
not
fast
quite.
as NHL, but still, it's
good. It's good hockey, and
Yeah.
it's exciting.
Texter also says, can UK just focus on a stretch 4 in Stokes? Pope figures that out, and everything will be okay. If not, an anarchy will probably prevail.
Well, I don't know if it'll be an anarchy because just like everybody, until August, September, October rolls around and you're practicing, you don't know what you got.
Yeah, if they get Jay Lucas.
I don't know why everybody's so
I
high on
was
Jay Lucas.
listening to Michael Bennett and Scooter and shit. Jay Lucas.
Take it easy, Scooter.
Doesn't make any sense.
I looked at John and pointed at him. I wanted to see your response.
Tony's like, watch this.
Another texter says, that sucks for solo ball. Really cuts down on the social life.
Oh, wow.
Little uncalled for there.
I'm going to guess it's his shooting hand. I'm going to
Probably.
guess.
Probably.
If you're out the whole year,
Yeah.
it's your shooting wrist.
Also, a little breaking news. Billy Donovan stepping down after 6 years with the Chicago
Not
Bulls.
surprised. They fired everybody in the organization. He was the only one left standing, and he was like, I guess I'm finishing out the season. Did the college teams make a mistake not waiting for today?
Could have had Billy.
I got
Coulda had
a
Billy.
feeling Billy Donovan's just hanging it up at this point. He's been doing it
not
a
that
long
old,
time,
though.
but he's been doing it a long
He does.
time.
He's got 2
man.
championships in the NCAA. Let me put it this way: he can take a year off, do a little TV.
Yeah.
He can make a boatload of money, man.
He's made
somebody. I know, but
made a
somebody's going to want to double it.
That's like us, John, at the post office. I mean, we were done. We could have stayed, made more money, enjoyed ourselves, but it was time to move on. And
They weren't offering
Brighter
us
horizons.
quite that kind of contract. They were not. All right, let's do birthdays. I was really trying to come through with a big one, and it's blah.
Tony gave me Carmen Electra yesterday.
Yes.
What number did you get?
4.5.
He said a young Scooter would have yelled 5.
To us, you are a young Scooter.
But
Just so you
an
know.
older, more wise Scooter gave it a 4.5.
James McAvoy is 47. He's in all those X-Men movies. I don't know who he plays, but he was also in the movie Split. I don't know if you saw the movie Split, where he had a split personality. It's one of those M. Night Shyamalan
Oh, that was
movies.
a good one.
It was a good movie.
And John, I had John Circus yesterday or whatever his name is, and I thought he was in Harry Potter.
Andy Serkis?
Yeah, he was in.
No, he's
Lord
in
of the
Rings.
Scooter and I had no idea who he was.
I'm racking my brain trying to figure out who he played in Harry Potter.
Patrick, he told us who it was. Okay, thanks.
Sophie Rundle is 38 today. Now, I never watched Peaky Blinders.
Oh, I did.
Tony, did you watch Peaky
Yeah,
Blinders?
I have to see it. What's her name again? Sophie?
Sophie Rundle. She was Ada in Peaky Blinders.
We're going to go a solid 2 here.
Solid 2? First of all, 2 can't be solid.
Solid.
It can be disappointing. It can be, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Solid
it
2
can't be
somehow
solid.
sounds better than disappointing 2.
Tony, Sophie Rundle? Tony has no comment.
Not bad.
Andy McDowell is 68 today. She was in St. Elmo's Fire, Groundhog Day.
I was not a big fan.
I've always
I know
been
you were. I know you were.
Yeah, I've always been 4 weddings and a funeral. I've always been an Andy McDowell fan. 68 today, Scoot.
We'll go 2.5.
All right, I think that's fair. She is the common woman.
Yes, very much so.
Right? She's the lady next door that lives next door to you. Goes to the grocery twice a week. That's all. Tony Danza, 75 today. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. He was in Taxi.
What was the sitcom he was in? With,
Who's the Boss?
Who's the Boss? I watched
he was
that
in
all
that.
the time.
Tony Danza. Charles Grodin, one of my favorite comedic actors. Born on this
You
date,
love him in Midnight
1935. I loved him in Midnight Run, Heaven Can Wait, Seems Like Old Times with Chevy Chase.
He's great.
He was so dry and funny dry. Born on this date, 1935.
You were such a big fan. A couple years ago, I went to Florida and I downloaded Midnight Run to watch it on the plane.
Midnight Run. Scooter, do yourself a favor. Midnight Run.
Okay.
You're not going to do it.
No.
Rob Riggle is 56. He's a comedian.
Shut that baby up!
Hangover.
Shut that baby up!
Hangover.
You know, he was in the military.
Played the cop in Hangover.
He really was.
He went nuts in the military because he is very, very funny. Rob Riggle, 56. Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh, 4.5.
Born on this date. She would have been 100 today, Tony. 100.
None of those
and
queens.
She was a queen for like 75, 80 years. So
I wonder what the highest number on a queen would be.
I mean, back in the day, we're going 3.
You know, I was thinking about her being 100. I didn't know we were going to do the meter on the Queen Elizabeth II. Iggy Pop.
Iggy.
He is on the list of can't believe this dude is still alive.
Oh, he's alive?
With Keith Richards and some other people.
My gosh.
Iggy Pop is 79 today.
He's been through some things.
Yes, he has.
Yes.
Yikes.
Sports-wise, Tony Romo, 46 today. They're going to throw it, Jim. Jim, they're going to throw it. Tony Romo, 46 today. Former Dallas quarterback. Cadillac Williams. Remember Cadillac Williams? Auburn and the Buccaneers, I think.
Romo's number 9, by the way.
He was number 9. My daughter has a jersey.
What's Cadillac, 22?
Cadillac is 44 today. 44 today. Jack Leiter, Texas Ranger pitcher. What number is he?
30.
Texas Ranger guys got to know this.
6.
Jack Leiter is 26 years old today. Starting pitcher for the Rangers.
I called a game in high school for him.
And what's his jersey number?
Oh, I don't know now.
36.
Tony's guessing.
I just looked it up.
Jock Peterson, former, he's a Ranger now, right?
He's had all kinds of numbers.
He is 34 today, former Dodger, former Texas Ranger, world champion.
I mean, name every team in the league.
Yeah, he's played for everybody.
Jesse Orozco, he was a reliever for the championship Mets team of 86. He's 69 today.
37.
We'll go 31. Jesse Orozco, Scooter.
No idea.
I'll look it up.
How come you were doing these?
Nothing pops up for
You were
him.
clearly doing these a week ago, and now all of a sudden
He was 50. 47.
47.
I went
That's
37. He was 47.
Josh McDaniels, one of the best offense coordinators in NFL history, but terrible head coach, is 50 today. Bob Weber, former Cardinal football coach, born on this date in 1934.
The Red Rage.
The Red Rage of Bob Weber. Jared Allen, Cleveland Cavalier center today.
I thought you were talking about Vikings.
Not the Vikings.
It was his birthday like 2 weeks ago.
Jared Allen, who got a win last night for the Cavs.
Number 31.
28 today.
Great afro.
Great afro. Top-level afro.
Yep.
All right. Here's a text from Buzz. You got
That's it for birthdays?
That's it for birthdays. Buzz says, my wife's uncle just turned 100. He fought in World War II.
Oh, is that the guy was on? I think he was
and
on TV.
Apparently he dated Queen Elizabeth II. I don't know if you knew that.
Because she was a 3.
She was
Back in the day.
She was a solid 3.
Yeah.
Not just 3. She was a solid 3.
No disappointment there.
All right, let's do the Max Pack. Max Pack. We'll give you 3 winners today, presented by InsureMax and our good friend Chad Hennessy. And if I can find the read, if I can get to it.
You know, John, he served the city of Louisville for how many years?
Over 25 years.
Yes, he has.
Chad Hennessy, you call him in InsureMax today for all your insurance needs, 479-4085. I kind of gave these away already, but let's go through them quickly. Philadelphia at Boston tonight. The Celtics trounced the Sixers by over 30. Normally, I would take Philly here in a bounce-back, must-win, try to keep your season going here thing, but Boston's just so much better than them. I'm taking the Celtics, and I'm giving the 14.5.
That's a lot of points.
On Peacock tonight. I know it is. Portland at San Antonio. San Antonio won the opener. It was all Wemby. He didn't get a whole lot of help from guys like Castle.
Fox
Fox.
Pretty good game,
but Wemby was the big player in that game, and because those guys didn't play great, Portland kept it close. San Antonio's 11.5. I'm going to take the desperate team here in Portland and take the points. I don't like doing it here because if those other guys play well, they can win this game by 30 points. But Portland's got a good team, and you don't know it because you never get to see them play. Houston, the Lakers, desperation time for Houston. Kevin Durant back in the lineup. No Luka, as Tony pointed out earlier. No Reeves. I don't think he's ready to play yet.
Out.
So I'm going to take Houston and give the 4.5. LeBron's great. He's still great. It's hard to take against him at home getting points, but I'm going to.
He'll probably go down tonight and come back like he normally
Willis
does.
Reed, do a little Willis
Lays on
Reed.
the ground, they kill him.
Oh, my God. He got to play a playoff game with Bronny the other night, Tony.
Oh,
what a dream. What a dream come true. Now, what are you going to do? Boston minus 14.5, Portland plus 11.5, and Houston minus 4.5. There is your Max Pack today, presented by InsureMax.
Question to you on the NBA games. Do you bet under on a playoff game?
Yes, and I can't do it.
I know you can't. I thought you'd say that.
Yes. That one game went over last night. Minnesota-Denver did go over. But there is so much slowing the game down, especially in the fourth quarter of a close game.
It's more intense, more calculated.
The defense plays better than it does in the regular season. Offense, you always want to score.
Right.
But you don't always want to play defense in the regular season. Defense shows up in the playoffs.
Guys play more minutes.
So to answer your question, I will be betting a 3-team over tonight, but 2 of these 3 games will probably go under. Yeah, you're right. All right, baseball. Ed just texted, wants to know if the Reds are going to win the NL Central.
Probably not.
Well, let me just point this out to Ed.
What about your Pirates?
It's freaking April. All right? You can't win the division in April.
You can lose it.
You can lose it like the Mets are doing. You can lose the division in April, but you can't win the division in April.
Can I just say this?
You
the
can
Reds,
say anything you want.
Reds are 15-8.
Yes, they are.
Dead last in the league in batting average. Not even close. I think they're batting .201.
Well, here's 2.
Their run differential is -3.
Wait until they start hitting the ball.
They have been outscored, and they're 7 games over 500.
Yeah.
The last place team in the division is Milwaukee, and they're 12-9. They're 2 games behind them. So you can't say the Reds are going to win the division. The Reds are
everybody in that division, surprising to me, is over 500.
Reds are 6-6 at home and 9-2 on the road.
And they're on the road tonight. Chase Burns goes against Tampa tonight.
10-2 on the road after tonight, baby. Whoa!
Enjoy your health, Rays.
I still love the Pirates. Back at it tomorrow from Sauceritas. Come see us. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big Apple.